lots of talk about VAR and the use of it in the World Cup, the real high-profile rollout for VAR, if you will. What was your assessment of it overall in Russia?
Adrian, I thought it was magnificent. And I'd use that word loosely. I thought the introduction of VAR at the World Cup was done with a little bit of trepidation, really. But when it came to it, they got things right. They got things right that they wouldn't have normally got. I think the figures off the top of my head was there was 20 or so formal reviews in the whole of the 64 games. Of those 20 reviews, 17 were changed, and there was game-changing decisions made on the strength of using VAR. They got the decisions right, exactly what we wanted. Many high-profile ones, and again, off the top of my head, I can think of the Spanish equaliser against Morocco that was originally ruled offside, that was given. You know, classic use of VAR there. The German goal, the Korean goal against Germany, when the US referee Geiger got involved there, and overall that it was a German foot that passed the ball back. So those types of incidents there made for a great World Cup, and I thought VAR came of age.
Stevie, were you
100%.
won over?
Absolutely.
As someone who enjoys technology in general? But...
Absolutely, yeah. No, I'm trying to be clever.
Trying.
Do you know what? I was looking forward to today because Thomas wasn't on. And he tries to be clever all the time.
I've got a voice in my ear.
Listen, I've got to say, before, as soon as it was introduced, I thought it was a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
The worry I had were the people implementing it, the people that were going to be using it and making up the decisions. But I'll tell you what, I'm with Peter. I thought it was fantastic.
And you have to give credit to these referees because a lot of them hadn't done it in their leagues. They hadn't used it at all in their own leagues.
Yep.
Peter, finally, VAR was, as you said, a big success in Russia. So are the Premier League going to suffer by not having it implemented this year? Is that a big mistake, do you think?
Well, I don't think it's a big mistake. I think the chairman of the league took their decision before the World Cup. I think the majority of those chairmen will probably sit down now as August approaches and the new start of the Premier League season and probably think maybe it was the time. But as Steve said, some of the implementation aspects from the Premier League are not there yet. You know, the officials are not ready for it yet. So once those officials have gone through the experience of some training and education, the technology's there, I think the FA Premier League will bring it in straight away.
After those high-profile incidents, the Germany game, this game, we talked about it. Is it going to be? Are you going to feel the absence of it, do you think, in the Premier League?
A little bit, because I think it's stopped diving to a certain degree. I think we've got more right decisions. Players now want to run with the ball in the box because they know if they get brought down, they're going to get a penalty because it's going to go to VAR and it'll be proved that it's a penalty. I think we'll probably see better defending. People won't be diving in the box. We won't see wrestling at set plays because that's all being taken care of, or should be taken care of. So if it's not in the Premier League, it's going to be missed.
Yeah, I agree with Stu. Especially the holding inside the penalty area for free kicks.
Spoken like a forward.
Exactly. Listen, I would have loved that. But you saw from the first games in each round, there was so much holding. There was plenty of times they could use VAR to bring it back. But those players then saw that afterwards and realized, wait a second, that could have been pulled off. So there was a lot less grappling. There was a lot less holding. And it just makes for a better game. And I think that's why we saw so many free kick goals. We saw so many headed balls that we didn't normally see.
Peter, it seems to be only a matter of time before it does come in. Maybe that's when we'll see you in the full referee's uniform. We'll get you then when the Premier League brings it in.
Yeah, OK. You never know.
Have you seen him in shorts lately? It's not a good sight, let me tell you.